Okay, here we go. We're doing our plan here. We're going to fly from Dallas Love down to Fort Spinks. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for my departure right now. So trying to get an idea of what kind of departure I might use. I got some departure procedures, Bachmann 2. So that's looks like that's going to be leaving up to the northwest. And I want to be leaving over to the south, north. Looks like it's leaving to the northeast. I want to be leaving to the southwest. So looking for a way to figure that out. So maybe the best way to do this would be to bring up this plate here, and then I can look down below on these. So that was Bachmann 4, Cricket 1. Cricket 1 is I need that's an arrival. So that's not what I want. Standard terminal arrival charts, instrument approach. I want departure. So departure, here we go. So Bachmann 2, RNAV, Coyote 4. Wonder what Coyote 4 does for me. Coyote 4 might work. How do I flip this on the side? Oh, we go this way 4 times. So there's the runway. Yeah, I could do Coyote 4. And the top altitude's assigned by ATC, but it's looking like I can get up to these levels here. So I'll take this one out to Coyote 4, so I'll take it out to take it out to Millsap, Pody, and the Millsap VOR. Let's have a look at that one, see what that does for us. Okay, so it's the Maverick. Where's the Millsap VOR? Pody. Millsap, here it is here. So that's, I'm heading towards the Millsap VOR. That makes sense. And I'm looking for Pody. So can I find Pody? P-O-D-D-E. Yes, there we go. So I head all the way over to Pody. Well, I could head towards Pody on that departure, but that departure seems like a good one for me to think about using. So what's the weather here right now? The weather here right now, coming out of the south, almost the southwest. So if I do Pody departure, Coyote 4. So if I left and then I headed towards Pody at 250, have to be above 3,500, and I'm heading towards Millsap. That looks pretty good. So the takeoff minimums, 3-1 left and right, standard minimums for that. So I can do the climb of that. And then let's continue on page 2. So I want to look at page 2 as well. So Coyote 4 continued. Runways 3-1. Yeah, either 3-1. I guess. Climb on heading 333 for radar vectors to appropriate route. Maintain assigned altitude and expect final altitude 10 minutes after departure. Okay. Abilene transition, Coyote 4. So I got some transitions in here. Pody transition, ATC assigned. So the Pody transition from over TTT, URDME on, I don't know what a TTT is, on radio 250 to Pody. Coyote TTT. Well, maybe TTT stands for the Coyote for, that's the Coyote for departure. TTT. Could be. Okay. Well, I think we have enough to file a flight plan then. So what we'll do, we're going to be flying X-plane. So we'll get X-plane started here, I guess. And we'll get X-pilot started. And we'll get our flight plan started here. There's our flight plan there. So so our flight plan, we're going to bring our flight plan up in front of this so we can see that. So we're looking at flight plan history. Page is expired. Let's refresh it. Hopefully that's refreshed. So we're flying 101 Sierra Mike, IFR. I'll change the date to today. And we're looking at right now, it's almost 1700 Zulu. Voice 172, that all looks good. And we're going to be leaving from KDAL off the block 6:30, 5:30, let's say, or 16:30, 17:30. Yeah, about a half an hour from now. And we're going to be losing I wonder if there's a way that I can put in the departure. I wonder if there's a code for the departure that I'm asking for, or I'm suggesting. And we're going to Spinks, KFWS, and the alternate will be, well, we use the big one, I guess. That was for DFW. KDFW, and I've got lots of fuel on board, custom real weather and time, so we're using real time as well. IFR practice, our nav runway 18 right. Yeah, 18 right is correct. So everything looks pretty good. 3,000 feet, well, let's say 4,000 feet, just because could go 3,000. So we'll save that flight plan. It's saved. There's no error, so that tells me I should be able to file it. So then I file the flight plan, and it filed. So that's nice. So we can move that out of the way. And then there we go. So that's pretty good. So let's bring us up. New flight. We're going to use this Skyhawk with rep. And we're going to be starting from KDAL. And I'll just take a quick look here at the airport at KDAL to see what the airport diagram's like, so I know where I should spawn in. So there's KDAL right there. Okay. General aviation. So there's GA. So we'll spawn in to this location up here. That's where the GA is. That's how we know where to position ourselves. So let's bring that up. Customize. Yeah, right in this area here. GA props. Looks good. So let's confirm that and we'll start the flight. And then I'll see my temperature go up drastically. So I will yes. Start is we've been at it for 20 minutes already. There it is, 1700 Zulu. We're starting it up here. Okay. We started with the engine running here. Ooh, and it looks like my graphics aren't very good. Oh, there we go. They're getting better now. Starting to improve. So we're going to lean the mixture out just a little bit here. And we're going to throw our beacon on, our nav light on. And there. Here's the gyro QNH, barometric pressure here, and it's 3005. So we'll set that two places. We'll set it up here, 3005. Oh, I want to make sure I got the proper weather on, right? Light configuration. Is this real world weather? Real world time? Yeah, it is. That's good. So set that to 3005. 3005, and the elevation here at Dallas Love is 400. got info.
Dallas Love Airport arrival departure information November 1653 Zulu. West 170, visibility 10. 3. Love Airport arrival departure information November 16. Dallas Love Airport arrival departure information November 1653 Zulu. West 170 at 8. Visibility 10. 3004.
Interesting. And then we'll just make sure that I've got the settings on here correct. So my audio, speaker device, we're going to throw it over to the headphones. We'll apply that. And okay, so that looks good. We'll put that over on the other monitor here. There we go. So now we'll get a hold of our friendly ATC here. Oh, and we also want to get the local channel up, just so we're ready for it. So Dallas Fort Worth, the CTAF here at Dallas Love is Dallas Love is going to be Dallas Love 486, and the CTAF, if we had one, one 8.7. I don't think we're going to need that. Okay, so let's get a hold of ATC. If they're still on. So there's just Dallas ground. Just want to double check here. Yeah, Dallas Love. Dallas ground. There we go. Dallas ground. Cessna 101 Sierra Mike request.
Cessna 101 Sierra Mike, Love ground, howdy.
Yeah, looking for IFR clearance from Dallas Love over to Dallas Fort Worth as filed with November.
Cessna 101 Sierra Mike, cleared to Fort Worth Spinks Airport as filed. Maintain 3000. Departure frequency Fort Worth Center 135.175. Squawk 5261.
Cleared to Spinks as filed 3000 135.175 5261 101 Sierra Mike.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, read back correct. Advise ready to taxi. Expect runway 13 right.
13 right 101 Sierra Mike. So I wrote that down there, 5261, and we'll put it in 5261. We got it. So then we've got the altitude in there, and we're going to be going to 13 right. So we'll just double check that I'm heading in the right direction, and we can do that by bringing up the diagram for our nice little airport here. So we're in this area and we want to go over to 13 right. So wow, I'm not sure how we're going to taxi over there, because I might have to go down Bravo and then down Foxtrot and then over to C10, but he'll tell me. So Dallas ground 101 Sierra Mike, ready to taxi.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, runway 13 right, taxi via Lima, Charlie 10.
Taxi by Lima Charlie 10 to 13 right, 101 Sierra Mike. Okay, so we got to get over to Lima. So we got to figure out how to do that. So we go straight ahead. Straight ahead should take me to Lima. Okay, well, let's see if we can do that then. Okay, so we'll throw our taxi lights on. And I'll just check that they're on. Taxi lights are on. Looks good. Take our brake off. And we're taxiing at 1716. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here at this airport. And there's taxi via Lima and then to Charlie 10. So there's Lima up ahead there. Can't get out that way, so we'll have to go this way to get out. Well, that was easier than I thought. So, taxi via Lima. So this is Lima. That's Lima. So we're taxiing down. We're on Lima now, and we're going to go down to Charlie 10.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, looks like you went left on Lima. Do you want runway 13 left?
No, I want Lima 13 right. Just don't know my right from my left. I'll turn around. 101 Sierra Mike.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, continue Lima right on Charlie 7, Charlie for runway 13 right.
Right on Charlie 7, and then right on Charlie to 13 right.
That's 2012, I believe, on Delta, with information November, ready taxi.
Southwest 2012, runway 13 right, taxi via Delta, Charlie.
13 right, taxi via Delta, Charlie, Southwest 2012.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, contact Fort Worth Center 135.175. How's it going?
Yeah, Dallas ground. Do I have time for a quick run up here?
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike. Yeah, roger. Hold position and advise when ready, and I'll hand you off to Fort Worth Center.
Roger that. I'll hold position, do my run up. 101 Sierra Mike. Okay, so we got to get it up to 1700. And
Southwest 2012.
we're going to check the right
runway
mag,
13 right via Charlie 7,
mag.
Lima, Charlie 10.
both. Left mag,
Roger, 13 right via
both.
Charlie, Charlie 7, Lima, Charlie 10, Southwest 2012.
The pitot heat's on. Got an amperage drop. Taxi lights are on. We got an amperage drop. Take the pitot heat off. We're gonna.
Roger, thanks, Southwest 2012.
135175. We got that in, so we're almost ready. So we're looking good. Dallas ground 101 Sierra Mike, ready for the handoff.
Cessna 1010 Mike, contact Fort Worth Center 135.175. See ya.
135.175. See ya. Fort Worth Center 101 Sierra Mike.
November 101 Sierra Mike, Fort Worth Center. You called?
Yeah, I'm holding short Charlie 10 at Dallas Love for departure 13 right.
Alright, November 101 Sierra Mike, Fort Worth Center, Roger, stand by. And the citation on the ground in Abilene, I believe, was 3 November Echo. I have your request, stand by. Frontier Flight 1928, turn left direct flap, cross flap at 5,000, cleared to RNAV, GPS runway, correction, RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach. Khaki Blue 3077, the Monroe, altimeter 3012. American 451, descent pilots discretion, maintain flight level 240. 17, pilot discretion.
Well, I think we got a big plane behind us here. We do. We got a great big old
Blue
plane.
3077, the Monroe, altimeter 3012. Cessna 101 Sierra Mike on departure, flight heading 180, runway 13 right, clear for takeoff.
On departure 180 from 13 right. Clear for takeoff 101 Sierra Mike. So we're getting a bit of stutter here, which I don't really like. And I'm not sure I want to try to fix it right now, but I gotta check the skies.
423 November Echo, Fort Center, 100 clearance, further copy.
Yeah, she looks clear. It all looks good.
Citation 423 November Echo, you're cleared to the Charlie Sierra Mike Airport as filed on departure. Climb maintain 7,000 and expect flight level 270 minutes after departure. Departure
Okay, so the quick check.
135.17.
We're good.
Squawk 5356.
Trim sets takeoff. And we've got a good engine. And we're rotating out at 55. I'm going to hold this heading here. Right. So he wants me to hold 180. When I get up to 400, we're going to tune to 180 now. Coming around the 180. Standard turn. Through 1,400, 10. 4,000 right 24010 Mike. I got a real left turning tendency on this plane right now because I got so much power and I'm having to hold a constant pressure on the stick. So we're going to give a little bit of trim in here. Take a little bit of the back pressure off of the yoke. Nice. So I want to try to remember to level out at 4,000 here. And I could throw it on the autopilot anytime, and that will ease off my workload. I'm going to start adding a little bit of leaning the mixture out a little bit here. And that was too much. I don't want to lean it out that much. Roger that. Request an RNAV 18 right into Spinks 10 Mike. Okay, so we're at 4,000 on the level, and I'm going to program that approach in there. I'm going to level out first. And then we're going to level out. We're going to throw it on the out. We're going to trim it a little bit here. And I got that. Back to 2250, 2250, kind of level out now. Control wheels turning on, so then we're going to hold this altitude. Vertical speed is going to be 0. Throw it on a heading mode, and then we can program this in. So the message is right here. Right 270 for the RNAV 18 right GPS approach. 10 Mike. Okay, so we're going to put we're going to throw in, well, we don't want DNAV, I want program, select approach, and 18 right GPS, hit enter, and we're going to do vectors. Load it right now. doing. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to put it directly into Wappy. I'm going to activate that. Direct 2. There we go. Take that off. And we're going to synchronize this, the 430 with the 530. Put in the crossfill, so it's synchronized. Take it off the flight line. Right, messages. So we can get rid of that. We're getting a bit low here, so I want to adjust my vertical speed and come up a little bit. And notice my speed's going to drop. And before it gets too low, I'll be at 4,000, I'll level out again. Should hold at 4,000 here. And then we're back when I speed off this. Off. And get that off before. The mixture's pretty good. It might be a little bit too lean. I like to live with that. Wow, that's a big airport down there. So that must be Dallas Fort Worth International airport there. That's this big one here. So we're going to brief our approach here, so I'm going to bring it up. So, 18 right. That's what I'm looking at here. I'm looking, it should be a 2300. Then I'm coming into U-boats. U-boats will be the final approach fix. So that's U-boats there. And that's Wappy there. And right now I'm heading for Wappy. 2300 at Wappy. And you can see that here. So I'll be at 2300 when I hit Wappy. And then I'm still going to be 2300 when I get to U-boats. Coming down to 1240 at Cove Ave. And 240. U-boats is 2300. Okay, and my missed is going to be 950. Decision altitude. So I go missed. Till 950. If I go missed, I'm going to fly to 1600, and then I'm going to do a right turn 3100 to Slug. So Slug should be on my flight plan already. Look on. I'm just going to check and see if Slug is in there. And if I bring this up. Yeah, Slug's in there. So I'll just hit the OBS if I have to go missed. I'll turn the volume down a bit on that. That's a little bit better volume now. So I'll get. Big lake down there. I think that might wake Vernon. Roger that. I can go direct to Wappi. That seems like a good idea. Direct to Wappi. Descend maintain 3000. We'll bring her down to 3,000 feet. We're descending at a rate of 500 feet per minute. I'm going to try to maintain in 90 knots. I'm assuming he wants me direct to Wadi, so we're going to turn and head to Wadi right now. And we'll hit the GPS, and we're going to hit the nav, and hopefully that'll do it. Nope, we don't want nav. We want heading. Well, that was kind of odd because so 177. And we're going to hit the nav here. Cleared direct Wapsi at or above 3,000 and cleared for the RNAV. 13 right into Spinks. 17. Cleared RNAV 18 right approach. 17. Oh shit! At or above 3,000. So I got way down below 3,000. So I'm going to bring her back up again. I forgot that altitude. Got distracted. Not very good. So vertical speed, I'm going to bring it down to 0, and then I'm going to hit altitude. So we still haven't captured the approach yet. Big town down there. Adjusting the power just a little bit. Set the Wapsi at 3,000. So we're on the intermediate, well, we're on the initial approach fix right now because we're heading direct into Wapsi. And then when we get to Wapsi, between Wapsi and U-boats, we'll be on the intermediate approach fix. And then at U-boats, we'll be on the final approach fix. Okay, direct track 177 in 9 seconds. I think we're on 177. Okay, whoa, this is crazy, man. What's my plane doing? Oh, is she okay? She's okay. We picked up localizer performance, localizer precision with vertical. So we have picked up the approach. And we are on the approach now officially. And we're going from Wapsi to U-boats, so we're going to come down a little bit. Wapsi to U-boats. We'll bring this blade up so we can see it properly. U-boats. We're going to stay at 2,300. We brought that blade up on my second monitor, and I can see it clearly. Good picture of it now. I'm going to be at 2,300 now, so I'm going to drop down to 2,300. Vertical speed. this time I'm not going to forget and miss it. Power back. Maintain 90 knots. Okay, glide slope is alive now, and I'm wondering if I can capture it with the approach here. So when the glide slope gets down close to the center, I'm going to try to capture it with the approach. I'm not sure if it'll work. I don't think it's a equipment error, I think it's my error. Just doing that awkward problem. We should check out Spinks Tower is 124, 625. I'll do that in a moment. If I can start it now. 124, 625. There we go. So we'll try hitting approach now. We got the approach. She's not descending, so I'm going to have to monitor my own vertical speed. Actually, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm just going to have to hand fly it in. So I'll take it off autopilot. There we go. And there we are. So we are hand flying the plane now. So 1-8 right, clear to land, 1-0. So we're going to put down these flaps here. And we're going to trim it up a little bit. Come around a little bit to the left. Trimming it to hold this descent. Coming around to the right again now. Yeah, we're chasing it. No, we don't want to chase it. Looks like this is pretty good heading here. So we're on the glide slope, speed's good, lights are on. looking at 950. A little bit below the glide slope now. We want to be at 177. Oh, and we're drifting a little bit left. And come a little bit right. And we're looking at 950, so we're getting really close. A little bit lower. A little bit left. Take a look up now. There's the runway. Going into Dallas, Fort Worth. So 18 left is a grass strip here. Here we are coming over the localizer. And we're floating a little bit now. That's kind of weird.
6723, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 170 at 16, gusts 22.
Okay, so
Reached at 459, with you at level 450, about 25 miles northeast of the Tinker VOR.
so we're gonna clear that we're down here.
Racejet 459 was it? Confirm. Racejet 459, 4 center, roger, well.
Fort Worth Center, 101 Sierra Mike, clear the runway at Spinks.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, roger, where are you parking?
I'll just park at the GA parking. And that's just to the south of the tower.
Cessna 1 Sierra Mike, roger, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, have a good day.
Ramp via Alpha, 101 Sierra Mike, thanks for your help.
American 3330, runway 17 cleared for takeoff.
Okay, so
Cleared for takeoff, American, touching check.
I'm gonna put it on to Fort Worth Spinks here, 124625. Time down, 1755. Okay, so what's that look like for the flight log? Where is the flight log? Open the logbook. That's showing one landing, 0.5 hours. So 0.5, so that's pretty close to my calculations. Okay. And then we're gonna turn off the beacon, turn off the landing light. Should have had the taxi light on. We'll turn off the avionics because we're done with those. And we'll turn off the key. Time off 17:57. Then the Hobbs is 4.2. And that's it. That's all she wrote. I don't think I had any viewers, but if you were viewing, thanks for watching.